Good morning. This is Robin Burning with Blissful Healing Spiritual Life Coaching, and we are here today to reconnect to wonder and awe together. We are on day 19 and page 100 of our spiritual playbook. And today we are going to appreciate nature in all forms. Okay? I love this. Linda says, nature is alive. It is so diverse. There is something exquisitely beautiful for everyone, every taste, every standard of beauty, and it's free. And that totally reminds me of when my kids were younger and we were always looking for something for them to do. We would go geocaching because it would get us out in nature. It was something free to do. It kept us busy, but most importantly, it literally got us out in nature. I'm noticing my camera's a little crooked here. Let me straighten you guys out. Sorry. Anyway, we got our two plants behind here too. Yeah, so remember when we were talking about how the essential oils had a very high vibrational level to them, and from an entrainment, remember we talked about entrainment in the beginning of this series, how when two things are together, they can't help but the one that's at the higher vibration will kind of lift up the others, right? Well, when we talk about nature has a very high vibrational energy to it. So getting out into nature really lifts our spirits. And I think most of us can say that. Now, having said that, nature means something different to everybody. I, in particular, am probably more of a beach person. I really love the beach. That's natural. You've got the shells and the birds. I love the birds. All the dunes, the smells, all those things. There's also the mountains, very different type of nature. You've got the trees and the grounding in the earth. But one of the things that flashed into my mind in the reading, she talks about striations and rocks. And I don't know if you guys remember when I shared that story about my husband and I in the sunset, the sunrise on the ship. I have another memory, very, very photographic memory of being in Arizona for my 50th birthday. My good friend Connie took me to her favorite spa in Sedona. And oh my goodness, in Boynton Canyon in Sedona, wow. Like I can still see perfectly the view that I had from my villa that I was staying in, and it just whew. So there's all these different types of nature. So explore with that. When you go out today, think about it, and then what are you noticing? Do you notice the insects? I said there was a quote in here, and it's not Linda's quote actually. She actually gives credit to Robert A. Heinlein. He says here that enjoy the flying flowers, otherwise known as butterflies. Isn't that great? Which reminds me, sometimes when we talk about memories and stuff, that nature can bring in a lot of messages and memories as well. I was talking to Linda just the other day, and I was telling her that within minutes of each other, as I was driving down the road, a butterfly and a dragonfly flew right in front of my windshield, kind of hovered there almost looking at me, right? And I told her it reminded me of the butter dragons. Remember, she draws a butter dragon on every page, and it reminded me of the butter dragon and what we're doing here together, what all of us are doing here together. And it was just, I believe that spirit sends us messages through nature, and I feel like that was a direct message, like this is a good thing. And that made me feel super good, guys. Made me feel really, really good. So she also points out in here being grateful. I think, again, I'm going to go back to my tree that I shared with you guys. I had such gratitude for that tree and helping me through some pretty challenging times, and that tree bloomed, right? It was the first tree to bloom in the whole soccer field. So as much as we kind of receive from nature and that high vibrational energy, when it raises our vibration and we have that gratitude and we can be grateful right back, we're giving the gift back to nature as well. And that's a beautiful relationship to have. So anyway, those were my thoughts around this one. If you guys have something that you think about that I haven't mentioned and you want to share with the group, I'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you would like to learn more about me and what I have to offer and my professional services, I'd love for you to visit my website. Maybe schedule a clarity call with me. All right, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.